So go for new project. In new project, you will be having these four options. If you are clicking space, which means it's something like you can create members in all three dimension like X, Y and Z. So you can able to add force and then loads in all three directions as well. If you want this kind of structures, you can use space. Otherwise, you can go for plane. Plane in the sense it will be having only X and Y coordinate systems. So it won't consider loads acting perpendicular to this plane. And we can go for floor, which is something similar to like a plane, but we can able to like input vertical loads to the plane. So normally in floor we will be having a like gravity loads, like live load and everything acting perpendicular to the floor. So you can able to do all those things in this floor model. And if you're considering truss, there you can able to like design and analysis truss members, which can only be axial member forces and there is no bending in the members. So if you want this kind of models, you can click with. And normally we can start with the space model and you can change the length and then force units. For example, meter and kilonewton or foot and then kilopounds, something like that. And you can able to name the file name. So file name should be unique. Otherwise it will like replace the old file. So you should be careful on creating new files. For example, I am just putting a 1.3 or I can go for a 2.1 and then we can choose the file location. So by default it will be in a plugin folder inside a C drive. We can able to create our own folder in any other drives as well. So each file having multiple backup files. Okay, so when you are having multiple backup files, you should have separate folder for each project. So better you can go for a specified folder and then you can save inside it. And once you're saving every time, it will create you the backup file. Now I am choosing the same default folder, but I renamed it. Okay, and then you can go for next. Now in this window you will be having add beam, add plate, add solid, open structure wizard, open STAAD editor, open builder planet mode and edit job information. So these things you will be having in this window. Add beam in the sense you can able to create a model by creating joints and then beams. Okay, and then add plate in the sense you can able to create a model by 3 noded or 4 noded plates. And even for add solid you can go for creating 8 noded solid or brick elements. Open structure wizard in the sense you can create a inbuilt truss members or frame members or cylindrical members or spherical member, whatever it is, you just need to input the values so it will create directly and you can input into your software. And open STAAD editor in the sense it is something like a non-cursor application. So you can just type whatever you want and based on the codings that you are creating, you will get a design and analysis. So you can write codes in this STAAD editor. So you will get the design and analysis of a particular project. So this is like a more traditional manner of doing the things, but we can go for using cursors and you can use the graphical things. So if you want to use non-graphic oriented method, then you can go for open STAAD editor. So these are all the information. Like if you want to edit job information, you can go with job information. This is another mode of having. So begin building your model using building mode. So graphical interface. So normally we can start with the add beam method. So you can go for it and you can finish the project. So once you click finish, you will be available with this options, and with this window you will be available with, here you will be having menu bar, file menu, edit menu, view menu, tools menu, like that, and below to that you will be having tools. So lots of tools you will be available. For example, if you are going for geometry and then add beam method, and you will be having lots of tools. So these tools only available here. So the same you can able to get from here. So menu bar and then tools, and then this is like a workspace, and we also have a data entry. So here you can able to enter your data so that you can able to have notes. For example, if I just want to create a node and a 0 comma 0 comma 0, you can go, and if I want a 3, and then you can just go for it. So 0 comma 3, and then 3 comma 3. So like that you created 4 nodes. Okay, if you want to add beam, you can just go for 1 and 2, and then 2 and 3, and then 3 and 4, so and then accordingly. So like this, even you can able to create a nodes and then beams. So this is like a data entry window where you can able to enter your data, so you will get the result. And here in this you are having page control option. If you want to go for setup, you can go for setup, and you can able to give the details of job, client, and then all those details, and then you can go for geometry, then you can go for beam or plate or surface, and you can go for general, and then you can go for property, specification, support, loads and definition, materials, everything. Okay, this is like a page control. So you can go for designing a steel design, concrete design, timber design, aluminum design, or shear wall design as well.